Welcome back. Well, coming up on August 24th through the 26th, the world famous Aquadettes. Take a look at this, this video that was shot last year, and just looking at that, you can see how it's changed over the years. I don't think years ago there were lights on the water, right?
They were different.
Yeah, that would have been dangerous, but not now. They have ways to do that. Valerie Link is with us.
Hi.
Nice to see you, Valerie.
You too.
And Margaret Marflet. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
And you were the past president and choreographer.
Yes.
You're the current president and choreographer. Am I right?
Yes, and coach. Yeah.
And we know about this show that I know you missed 1 year. Am I right?
Right.
But is this the 52nd show, something like that?
Yes, it's our 53rd year
Oh,
being together and 52nd show.
Yeah,
So
because I know one show that you folks missed. So that's amazing, really, since it started. So,
1965.
yeah, since the back in the old days, about when the community had a different name, but that's when you folks started. That's absolutely amazing. What is really cool about the Aquadettes is it's known worldwide, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All over the place, yeah.
And how long have you been part of it, Valerie?
I've been with him 14 years now.
Wow,
This is
Margaret?
my 14th year.
I've been 19 years.
19 years.
That's
And-
why I moved in here.
Did you really?
Absolutely.
Okay, I have to ask both of you that years ago, were you swimmers? Did
Yes.
you do this? Synchronized swimming, goes back years and years and years ago. Of course, we all remember in the old 1930s and 40s Hollywood
Yeah.
movies. That was quite
Mr.
often.
Williams.
Yes, exactly. And when you folks were swimming back back when you were in your teens and 20s, were you doing synchronized swimming? Were you?
No.
No.
It
I
was
didn't. I retired to Florida, and that's where I first saw anything about synchronized swimming, basically.
Yeah.
Just in a small mobile home park. And
Did they
had
have something like
had a
that
group-
there?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they called them the Aquanuts.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was how I learned. And of course, when I came out here and saw the information about the community, I realized they had a team in here. So
Now,
it was one of the
in
reasons.
Florida, did they put on shows?
Just in the community. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
just
Because
in the
here
park, yeah.
it's gotten so big.
Yeah.
Now I know from speaking with you before that this takes quite a while to put on a performance like this,
Oh, yeah.
right? I mean, you take months and months and months to
It takes
do this.
basically all year to put it together, yeah.
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 And as a choreographer, I would think, versus a choreographer, somebody on stage,
Mm-hmm.
on a hard surface, it's got to be much more difficult.
It's a whole new ballgame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing about choreography is somebody standing there on stage, you can sit there and go, move 20 feet that way, and they can do it in a matter of seconds.
Not quite that easy in the
It's not-
water.
yeah, it's not. How many performers?
We have 7 this year.
Okay. And as we saw in the video, how it's changed over the years. You have the lighted sign that floats, and something you couldn't do years ago, right?
Right.
Now with the advent of LED lights and battery operated, and it's much easier to do. But
Yep.
still, the main focus here is the swimmers and how you get them to perform and synchronize, and how difficult it. Tell me how long that takes. I know, Margaret, you did this for years.
I haven't choreographed that much, and it's really tricky because what you decide on paper doesn't always work in the water.
Right.
Because of the timing. You try to put it to the music, the different designs, but it doesn't always work in the water, so you have to adjust pretty much from time to time.
Yeah. Valerie, which comes first, the swimming or that you figure
First
out the
you
music?
pick out the music,
Okay.
yeah, and decide which one you want to use. And then you have to decide how many swimmers you want in that number. And then try and figure out how you want to move. We try and take the whole pool if we can.
Right.
Just like in a dance, you want to use the floor or whatever. And it's just trying to figure out what you want to do, what you want it to look like, and that.
Do you come up with a theme each year so you can kind of pull in the
They used to,
music
right?
that fits?
Sometimes, they used to have, they would take a show like Camelot
Okay.
and do the finale was quite a production.
Okay.
But this year, we really haven't done that for a few years now. We've just sort of had different.
What's
we
some of the
like
music this
classical
year?
music and.
Well, we found a theme to be limiting in the kind
Okay.
of songs we could pick. So we have all kinds of different music. We have everything from Sound of Music to patriotic finale like we usually do. Cabaret, Planetarium, yeah, La La Land from Planetarium.
Ah, very good.
Planetarium from La La Land. I mean.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes
Yeah.
do pick up a number that's current, you know.
And of course, you want, I imagine when you first hearing this music, in your mind, you're kind of figuring out, okay, this will kind of fit here. This is what we can do with the swimmers, right?
Yeah.
And who's in the number, who can do what.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, over the years, you have seven this year total? Over the years, there has been more, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's been up to 23, 24
Right.
at one time.
In the
yes.
membership who were swimming.
Right.
But it used to be that you couldn't be in the show because there were too many people. So now it's kind of cool because everybody can be in the show because it's smaller.
Yeah.
What are their requirements if somebody wants to become an Aquadette? What do you? What
Well,
do you
they gotta
look
be
at?
able
Well,
to
they got to
swim.
swim.
Yeah,
Yes.
able to swim.
Yeah, definitely.
They have the, you know, breaststroke, side stroke, and then of course the stunts. They have to be able to do the stunts. They learn the stunts as they go.
Basically a somersault in the beginning. If you can do
Yeah.
a somersault forward and backwards, you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of the main starting point for them.
I mean,
Yes.
everybody looks at this and go, "Oh, I could never do that, right? But you can.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
can.
Now, what about getting the show started? When do you start? When is it? Like, your show is in just about a week or so, week and a half. When did this show begin as far as rehearsals, putting
We
it together?
picked the music and started it in March.
Yes.
Okay, so quite a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
And as far as the membership goes, is it, you know, you have it at a point now where they all can swim. Are you still looking for more members? Do you
Always.
look year round? And,
Anytime.
Yes. We have 3
always-
waiting now that after
Yeah.
the show that they want to start with us. So
Yes.
we're always looking for new members. Absolutely.
so when you start the show rehearsals, getting it together in March, what do you do the rest of the year? Just work on technique, or is it
Yep.
just a swim club?
Practice,
Yes.
skills.
Yes, the different styles that we do. We try numbers in a way. We do think of music and try to put it together. But mostly it's just learning the stunts,
Right.
perfecting them as much as we can. You know.
We try to have 1 or 2 numbers ready at any given time if we're asked to perform somewhere.
Oh, that's a good point. And are you?
Yes, we do.
Where do you perform besides
Well,
here?
not a lot. I mean, we've performed
We went to
Beverly
Aliso
Hills.
Viejo. Yeah.
Aliso
right.
Viejo, their 15th year celebration.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were in a music video in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
It was through the college.
Oh yeah,
You see
not
how?
Chicago, but it was a school of music.
Yes. And,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And you were in their music video?
Boston School of Music.
Yes.
And yes, we were in their music video.
That is really cool. That must
So we
have been
never
a
know
thrill.
we're going to be asked to perform. So
Right,
we like
so
to
you
have
need
something
to,
ready.
yeah, you need to be
Yeah.
ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is neat. But I know that over the years that the Aquadettes in general have appeared on CNN and NBC and
Yeah.
Inside Edition.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they come down here and been interviewed, and this is how you've been known throughout the world.
Yeah. Magazines too. Have
Magazines,
come.
National
Japanese.
Geographic.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I have to ask, you told me about the one in Florida when you lived there, but have you been copied throughout the world? Do you know? Are there been other communities that have kind of said, this is kind of neat, and we want to, not in a sense copy them,
No.
but this would be great for our community as well.
We have a group from Sun City that comes every year,
Every year.
and they put on their show too.
That's neat.
In October.
In
Yes,
October,
yeah.
yeah.
We sometimes think they come and
They just called me.
pick
Say,
our
Yeah.
pick our brains. You know,
Yeah.
they come and see what we
They
do.
would
That,
see what
that,
we do,
that
yeah.
is neat.
Very
That, you know,
nice,
that's
yes.
how something like this grows and
Yes.
how you get more and more members. Now, speaking of members, are you getting a good age group coming in, or do you find it's
The age group that's swimming this year is, in fact, right here, 60. Do you mind if I tell you? 63 to 84. So I'm the youngest, and she's the oldest swimmer this year.
So a 20-year span, wow. So
Yes.
that's
Yes.
pretty cool. And as far as people coming in and watching the show, overall, do you get a lot of the younger folks that like to watch the show, as well as the people who've lived here? You know, some people have lived here for 30 years or
Right.
more, and just
Yeah.
this is an annual tradition. And that, in fact, that one year when you didn't do it, there were a lot of people who were really
There were.
disappointed.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
found that out.
Yeah.
We get people from outside. Quite a lot of
A lot.
groups come in from outside too. Red Hat Society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
We get nursing homes and YMCA people.
And the costumes are wonderful. How many costume changes this time around?
Well, there's 7 numbers. I keep
Okay.
one in my bag, but I didn't bring it out.
All right.
But,
Now, I want to tell everyone that when this is happening, it is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's on the screen here, August 24th, 25th, 26th. All shows are at Pool 1 at 8 p.m. The gates open at 7 p.m. A lot of different ways you can get tickets. You can go to Clubhouse 1, 2, 5, or 7 and get tickets there. You can come here to the Recreation Department in the Community Center. You can go to aquadettes.com, or you can call or text 949-246-6593 and get your tickets. They're only $7. Tickets are available the night of the show at Pool 1 if it's not sold out, right?
Right.
So you want to get your tickets early.
Right,
Yes.
right. And you want to thank the Recreation Department, Brian Gruner and Brett Hudson, all of them who've been so great to us this year
yes.
and helping us
They've
put this
been
show
really
on.
supportive.
They've been very supportive.
Yeah, it's a great show. Go out and take a look at the world famous Aquadettes, 24th, 25th, or 26th. Good to see you.
You
nice
too.
to see you
Great to
again.
see you.
Good
Thank
to
you.
see you
Thanks
again.
very much.
Thanks
We'll
a
be
lot.
right back. The,